It was a beautiful day on the island of Sodor. Clinchfield, Donald, and Douglas, Alpha, Flying Scotsman, Oots, were talking about unnatural and strange happenings on their home. You know about the Loch Ness Monster, right, Clinchfield? Yeah, Donald. Besides, I know about it. Not to mention, there is a monster in our home. Back in the States, that is. Really? You did not say. Well, I'd rather tell you later. Because it's very important that we have a lot of history with us, you know. Flying Scotsman was curious about Clinchfield, Donald, and Douglas's conversation, so he decided to ask Alpha what they were talking about. What does Clinchfield mean that you guys have your own monster in the States, Alpha? I never heard of that when I visited America one time.
Well, in the United States, Scotty, there is a monster on Flathead Lake in the state of Montana, Scotsman. Many people reported seeing this creature.
What's its name, Alpha?
Many people call the creature the Flathead Lake Monster because it lives in Flathead Lake.
Well, not to mention, many engines had encountered that creature. Out in the oceans or in the ocean lakes or something, I don't know. While Flying Scotsman, Alpha, and Oots were talking about their story, Donald and Douglas told Clinchfield about that they encountered a monster known as Nessie, or the Loch Ness Monster, in Scotland back in the day when they were working for British Railways. The two engines were taking a goods train, but they heard an unfamiliar sound and they saw Nessie in the water. Donnie, did you see that? Aye, Dougie. I think that was the Loch Ness Monster, Nessie. My driver told me about her. After Donald and Douglas finished their story, they head back to the Little Western to get ready for work. Meanwhile, Luke was taking a grain train through the state of Montana. It was a high priority train, and Luke didn't want to be late. But as Luke was approaching Flathead Lake, a loud sound was heard in the distance.
What was that?
I don't know, driver. Whatever that thing was, it sounded really loud. And I don't want to find out what it is, Luke. Luke rounded a bend at Flathead Lake. But in the distance, he thought he saw something. But it was so faint, he couldn't tell what it was. Luke inched a little closer onto the bridge crossing Flathead Lake. And what he saw next, no one knows to this day. Right in Flathead Lake was a huge creature. It was almost similar to Nessie, but it had a huge major difference. The creature stared at Luke and then it let out a loud roar. Driver, get me away from that thing! Go, go, go! Ugh. We will get winch and hooker. Come on, bro. Again? Really, motor? Yeah.